Welcome to PPA Australia. My name is Dylan Kimlin, and we are live at Focus Pickleball Redcliffe. Sitting alongside me, Sanj Carter. Good morning, Sanj. How are we?
Doing wonderful, Dylan. We've got an absolute cracking day here. Weather is 26 degrees, beautiful sunshine, and it's just heating up on court as well. Just can't wait to see this matchup we've got unfolding right in front of us.
Oh, not wrong, Sanj. They refer to Queensland as the Sunshine State, and let me tell you, we definitely didn't have that happen yesterday, but not a cloud in the sky today. It's going to be beautiful conditions for what will surely be some excellent pickleball for all of our viewers. On court right now, we have that gentleman, Andy Horridge, is definitely not playing in this game, but he is warming up. Emilia Schmidt. We're going to have Sarah Burr and Roos Reek on the right side. They are currently warming up for our women's doubles gold medal match. And the ladies in red will be, no doubt, piping hot. Sanj. I'm looking forward to seeing what they can show.
Yeah, absolutely. So Queensland, beautiful one day, perfect the next. And both of these teams have had a perfect run through so far into the gold medal game and have had to come up against some really, really tough opposition. We've seen our number one seeds knocked out of the draw early. However, we've got number 2 seeds and the number 3 seeds here in the draw. They're going to be ready to go. And some new combinations as well, Dylan.
Well, I mean, we should definitely mention that in that Sarah Burr, Roos Reek, two of the superstars from the Gold Coast, have they obviously play with each other like at a local level, but to play in a PPA event at this level together, this is their first time. I think it's the same for Emilia Schmidt and Xiao as well. I believe this is their first time playing together as a side. Yeah,
correct. They've actually had 2 cracks at entering the last 2 PPAs, but Xiao had been carrying a little bit of a back injury and had to withdraw from the women's double. So this is fantastic to see the girls finally get to put their play on the court and make it all the way through. So you can see why they wanted to play together, and they finally got an opportunity. And Sarah Burr, this will be her first women's doubles final this year, which seems crazy. She dominated the women's doubles scene with her sister Beck Kingsley for nearly all of 2023. So fantastic to see Sarah Burr back in their penultimate match at the end of the day here.
Oh, not wrong. I'm gobsmacked to hear that. Like, Sarah, I refer to her as the queen of the research. She's definitely Hall of Fame level here for the Australian pickleball scene, and I'm not surprised at all to see her in a gold medal event for today. She's playing with Roos Reek, who has been in absolutely scintillating form in the last couple of months. So these ladies are ones to watch. On the other end, Emilia Schmidt still warming up. I'm not entirely sure where her partner is, but she is also playing very well, been representing Australia over internationally, and has been doing us all pretty proud. It's awesome to see Emilia. I watch it on the broadcasts when she's tearing it up overseas, and can't help but smile at all of the work that she's putting in.
Yeah, she's had a great run at the PPA events over in the US, and a number of different partners over there, and she's almost like a dual athlete at the moment, playing in Australia, jumping on a plane at the end of the event, back to the US, based in California at the moment, and training with the crew down there. And we've really seen her game come to light, and again, shining in the doubles, which we sort of know Emilia is a real singles specialist, but PPA Australia, the doubles is actually where she's sort of put her matches together and made finals.
I agree, Sanj. It's funny you mentioned the expertise within the singles category, but these ladies can definitely tear it up on the doubles. I think, as we see the ladies still warming up on the right side, Roos Reek is definitely in that calibre as well. I bet with the doubles being able to perform at the highest level, it's going to be a fantastic weekend to play, Sanj. I believe we had our singles games, ironically, talking about singles, our singles games yesterday were absolutely electric, but fair to say they were affected by the wind and rain, but overall, not to be the case today, as it is just about perfect conditions for our pickleball. The ladies are now joining the court. They're just having a leisurely stroll in the sun. I mean, why not? It's such a beautiful day.
Yeah, they definitely it's almost perfect conditions. There's not a breath of wind. As you said yesterday, very, very gusty. The end decision was very, very critical yesterday. Probably today might be more the sun direction that players might be looking to have that choice of ends more so than the wind, where yesterday we saw very much it was the two ends played very, very differently. So I think we'll see closer matches here today just because of those conditions.
Yeah, you're spot on, Sanj. For our viewers at home, the sun would be pretty much right on top of your camera. So it will be in the eyes partially. It's not too bad right now. As the current time, we're pushing lunchtime here in southeast Queensland. Wherever you are tuning in from around the world, we welcome you with open arms and hope you are looking forward to some amazing pickleball action here in Australia. Big smiles on the face of the ladies in red. Burr and Van Reek ready to get into it. But
that's it. Roos and Sarah giving us a little wave.
Yeah,
it's good to see that. They're obviously nice and relaxed and loose, and you can often see a bit of tension coming in, but they look like they're just here to enjoy it, which is nice. You know, sometimes mixing out the pairings. But Dylan, let's call the game.
Let's get into it. 0-0. Women's doubles action underway. Oh, great start. As we have an immediate side out 0-0. You know, Sanj, I was watching the ladies play in the semi-final earlier today with Hart and Townsend, and we saw quite a few errors like that from Emilia Schmidt. We'll see if that trend continues.
No such thing there. She made sure of that one, and you'll see right-hand combination with Schmidt and Xiao Wang, but we've got the lefty-righty down this end in the red.
Very rare that we see an error like that off the paddle of Sarah Burr. 2-0. Another speed-up error. I wonder if this will be something... Do you think, Sanj, the ladies will be playing quite aggressively to get us kick-started for today, with the wind being basically not a factor?
Yeah, I think we'll see that both teams really like to get quite aggressive at the net early, just to really test out, I think, not just their reactions, but to see if the other team's really switched on.
Oh, well left. Van Reek out of the way. Gets their first points. And that aggressive play style continues.
Yeah, rare little error there from Sarah Burr. You can see they're trying to work her over on that outside foot.
Oh, hands be flying. Rose Van Reek showing excellence once more at the net, winning that exchange. Currently 2-1, Emilia Schmidt to bring it in. And again, pretty much as expected, Sanj, the semi-final before this one was an absolute marathon. The ladies were duking it out for such a long time. I imagine we may see that happen again. Van Reek shot going long there, a bit too much oomph on it.
Yeah, we saw the semi-final, but Schmidt and Beckvall was an absolute mammoth one, a little bit longer, so they've come off court probably a little more fatigued.
Too strong from Schmidt.
Yeah, really looking to place that ball deep in the court and sort of pushing Sarah Burr back as far as she can.
Oh. Oh, what a rally! Oh, fantastic play from the ladies in red sand.
Man, some of those transitions from defense to offense, and all four players, often you see one or two just taking over, but all four there really digging their ball out deep in the backcourt, but all cracking those overheads as well. Really, really good to see.
You know it's a good rally when you hear a collective gasp from the crowd after a defensive effort. Yeah, great drive. Roos starting to find form after that scintillating play. Backs it up once more, earning that side out.
You just see a little bit of a drift of wind there. Just sort of checking, just coming towards the girls in red.
Yep.
See a slight adjustment, I think, then from them.
Yeah, well, as the Redcliffe local, Sanj, I can tell you right now, the wind would be blowing in the faces of Sarah and Roos. Typically comes to the back right of screen, right towards Rose Van Reek. We may see Wang-Beckvall the deeper serve as a result. Aggression, Wang-Beckvall getting the job done there. And they inch ahead with a 2-point lead.
Again, all four ladies here really possess that quite potent double-handed backhand, and you can see them really trying to position themselves to use that weapon.
Oh, Roos. She's had success with that shot twice now, Sam. That forehand down the left side.
Yeah, really chopping it a bit shorter and making it just far too wide for Xiao to get to.
Oh my goodness, AGB is good. Oh, another highlight play. Rose Van Reek finishes.
There we see that double-handed backhand. She was ready to rock and roll with that one and finish it off fantastic from all four ladies. Rose Van Reek too good though.
Right side too much, not to be. Second server. Sanj, it's we have a crazy rally and then it immediately ends in a very fast error. It seems to be the ladies just need to settle after their electric plays. Yeah, nice speed up. Sanj, I am noticing we are seeing the double switch. Both Burr and Van Reek make sense. They got the left-handed, right-handed combination, but we can see Schmidt and Wang-Beckvall are doing the exact same.
Yeah, both running the stack there, trying to get the play where they want on that right side.
Defensive powerhouses, Rose Van Reek, Sarah Burr, double reset. Solid transition to the net to be able to put that away. Great stuff.
Yeah, it's that same spot. I wonder if they make a little adjustment there when Rose gets that ball a little higher on that forehand. She's cutting it fast onto that left hand, right up going past Xiao Yi. So I wonder if they make just a little adjustment on that. She scored 3 down in that position.
Well, not to be the net roll working in favour of the ladies in red, and they take a 1-point lead.
You see Schmidt hold the right side there, didn't make the switch.
Good call.
Just showing the girls in red something different each time. I like that.
Yeah, nice deep return. Resulting in a side out once more. Emilia Schmidt to bring it in. Oh, net cord, tied game. Ooh, it was there. Popped up. Schmidt couldn't convert, however. Scary prospect with Emilia Schmidt as a forehand drive. Great drive. Van Reek capitalising at a very high percentage currently, Sanj. Look at the hands go. Wang-Beckvall winning that exchange once more.
Yeah, it's interesting seeing actually Rose Van Reek being the more dominant player, taking that middle ball more often from Sarah Burr, probably the more experienced player, but Rose with a little more power, I think, is just owning that middle at the moment.
Oh, it was there, not to be. I think, Sanj, for your comment there, I think it's just the experience of Sarah Burr. She's recognising the Rose is playing well. Just let her go. Let her do her thing. It looks like we have a timeout here on the side of Schmidt and Wang-Beckvall. They're going to have a bit of a breather. Understandably so, considering that absolutely fiery start to our game one here. Keeping in mind, ladies and gentlemen, this will be 3 games to 11, win by 2. Should we get to a third game, the players will swap at 6.
Let's have a little look at the road to the gold medal match for Emilia and Xiao. So they had young guns, sort of up-and-comers, Helena Spirides and Annie Dinkasavage in their first match, 2-0 in that one. Yep. They then had Venice Chan and Jasmine Almaguir, who've been playing exceptionally well. And even though the scoreline 11-5, 11-2, that was a really tight match out on the outside courts. There was a lot of good hand battles there, and they were able to get through Danielle Tanzan and Caitlin Hart just in that semi-final. So they've had haven't dropped a set yet for the tournament, a game there, sorry, but it's been exceptionally tight in a number of those. So they'll be used to the pressure, they're used to the speed of the game. So they're in a really good position, I think, moving through this final. And as you can see, they've come out looking really, really sharp as a team. Yep,
I agree, Sanj. It's funny, I was having a chat to a couple of the players who were watching earlier today, and we were watching those quarters that you mentioned earlier, and all of the games are on court. Could have been gold medal matches. They're all so good to see. Players recommence. Ladies are done after their timeout. Let's get back into it. Forehand prowess. 4 in a row there for Emilia Schmidt. She eventually gets the job done. And that there will be a side out once more. Wang-Beckvall to bring it in. Tied game, 5 apiece. Too easy, swatted away. Sarah Burr putting that one well down at the feet of Emilia Schmidt. Good luck recovering that. Oh, that was a bit of a sneaky play there by Wang-Beckvall. I think she caught Rose Van Reek off guard. I think Rose agrees with that.
Yeah, I think she was just surprised.
That one's long. Couple of errors here. I wonder if we will see a time. No, not to beat. Ladies back themselves.
Yeah, great return position there. Sarah Burr coming across to that right side. Really exposed that.
Not too good.
There is just by that right foot to the sideline of Xiao Wang-Beckvall again. I think that must be Rose. Look at that. Great sportsmanship.
She's such a good egg, Rose. Down on the toes, quick paddle tap. Yep. Wang-Beckvall returns in kind with a nice deep return. Second serve for Sarah Burr to bring it in. Great lob. Perfect.
It's clever. That slight little breeze coming off that top corner there. Not enough to really, but what Emilia had to do then too, she had to look right up into the sun. Super clever using the sun and the wind to her advantage.
Too good. Schmidt really starting to pop off with those forehand drive attempts, earning that side out once more, 7-6.
Yeah, you can see why she really wants to get across to that left side. She really wants to take that middle, get her forehand involved, and then really allow Xiao to sit on that right-hand side and that double-handed backhand.
Sanj, I'm noticing a trend here. We've seen Roos, Van Reek and Emilia Schmidt both dominating with those forehand smash attempts. Do you think that's sort of the plan for the ladies?
And that just as you say, like Dylan, absolutely. Both teams here really looking to put the pressure on to get that ball to pop up. And again, if you're new to the sport and you're out there watching, that's what they're trying to do. Really craft the ball, get it pop up, overhead, finish the point.
Well, just wide, tight game once more.
Yeah, that absolute mix between precision and then the power and using it at the right time. That's the key.
Oh, easier said than done. Oh, the pirouette is off.
And she made it. Yes, called in. Rose Van Reek points to the line, says, you got us on that one. Well done. Xiao, you can add that one to her highlights reel for sure.
I think everyone was just gobsmacked. Wow, she pulled it off. Fantastic. Oh, that didn't sound like the middle of the paddle.
Oh, you can see Emilia looking straight into the sun there. And look, really, really clever from the girls here in red, using that sun to their advantage. And look, all the elements are out there. You've got to use all of those smart tactics.
Ooh, rare error there from Burr. Pulled the trigger a little bit too early. Side out once more. What a game one we're having here, Sanj. Absolute tight one to get started.
Again, to any aspiring pickleballers out there watching or those looking to climb through the ranks, you really notice the dink game of these girls really working left foot, right foot.
Oh, just long, and that's into the wind we were talking about, Sanj. But I am interested to see that we are seeing quite a lot of lobs. You mentioned the sun obviously being a factor. The ladies have clearly recognised that. Wide. Double lob there from Burr.
Yeah, it's going to be far more effective for this end where Burr and Van Reek are, and Wang-Beckvall tried one there, but it's going to be a lot harder from that end.
Oh, lethal from Van Reek, that forehand. Playing at a very high percentage right now. Oh, not entirely sure what happened to Van Reek there. I think she caught that a little bit awkwardly, but Schmidt and Wang-Beckvall have been battling this entire time and now find themselves with the subtlest of leads. Oh, communication.
And that's just the not used to playing together as much as what some of the other teams. Both these teams probably are going to have those moments where that middle ball is going to come into contention. And yeah, smart time out there from Sarah and Rose who are, hey, let's go and sort this out down on the bench rather than sorting it out on the court when we're down a point. So I think that's really, really smart there from them. They'll get that sorted out, no worries at all. And I think you'll see Sarah probably start to take a little more of that advantage now, being on that right side, really using that lob and her drive to put pressure on, but taking that middle to allow Rose to then step in, unleash the power when that pop-up comes.
Yeah, it's interesting, Sanj, in that we had such a fiery start. We do often wonder when we see explosive games how long can someone sustain that fire, you know? I feel like Wang-Beckvall has slowly increased as the game has gone on. So we'll see what the ladies in red can pull out here. They need to defend such a close game, and that game one victory is absolutely clinical to try and get one on the board, especially for a close one like this.
Yeah, you're right. And Dylan, I think we said at the start of the match that there wasn't really an advantage either end, but as we're starting to get through, I actually think that the end here where Sarah and Roos are in the red actually is the better end. You lob the ball into the sun. There's a slight little breeze just starting to drift into their faces. So I think they do have the advantage. So they really would want to get this first game before they go down the other end.
Oh, Van Reek responds immediately after that timeout. Second server currently 9-8 to Wang-Beckvall to bring it in. Oh, it was there.
Well, something you might have noticed from home, those that are watching, anytime that ball's in the middle when Rose Van Reek's coming with the overhead, she's really hitting to the outside lines.
Yep.
She's not smashing down the middle, really trying to get them off balance on the outsides.
Oh, that works.
Again, down that middle, I think Xiao probably thought Emilia was coming across, but definitely well out of Emilia's reach there, and that's one we'd normally see Xiao wind that double hand backhand up and finish that point. So, no hesitation.
Oh,
wow.
Sarah had it. Normally excellent with those opportunities, can't convert. And there's a side out. Schmidt, Wang-Beckvall getting it back. Wow, what a rally called in.
The athleticism of Rose Van Reek then to get so low to be able to make that. Most people would have played that off their hip. She's playing it as an overhead when she's deeply squatted in. And again, great reaction there from Emilia to get that ball down the line. And Sarah's like, that's just too good.
That's just, tip your hat. We now have a game point situation here for Schmidt and Wang-Beckvall, currently 10-9.
Ladies just sorting out which side they need to be on. Great work there by the referee, just making sure they're in the right positions before we start.
Great dinking. Van Reek starting to fire. And that one goes wide. Burr and Van Reek will survive to fight another day. They will take the serve once more. They need to tie things up. Currently 9-10-1, Van Reek to serve. Wow, absolutely relentless. Rose Van Reek starting to fire at the net.
You could see Xiao just having to back up, and Rose got her off balance, and she's really starting to come into the game now, isn't she? She started strong and then had a little bit of hesitation through that 7 to 8 point. Now 10-all, she's like, give me that ball.
Tied game, how high can we go? 10-10. Just called long.
Yeah, I think that might have just drifted with a breeze there. They just checked from the referee there and just asking the crowd to say, love the support, but let us make the decision here.
So that there is a timeout. That's what it is. I believe we have a game point situation for Burr and Van Reek after that. So, ladies and gentlemen, if you are new to the traditional scoring format here in Australia, essentially, we will keep on playing until one side gets a 2-point lead. So pressure is definitely on Schmidt and Wang-Beckvall here to tie things up. Get the serve back, force the 11-11, and then climb from there. However, for Sarah Burr and Rose Van Reek, they are definitely within arm's reach of a victory here. What a scrappy win it will be. It's been an electric game thus far, Sanj.
Absolutely, and I think, as I said earlier, it's so crucial for them to get this first game. I think as the match goes on and the breeze starts to pick up, this end's going to be more and more of an advantage. So I think if Xiao and Emilia grab this game and come switch to this end for game 2, it's going to make it really hard for Burr and Van Reek. So I think it's really, really important that they do close this one out because I think the conditions are only going to favour and become more favourable as we progress through the match.
Well, there's one way to find out what's going to happen. Ladies back on court. Let's go back into it. 11-10. Sarah Burr to bring it in. So we've just had confirmation, ladies and gentlemen, that last ball was actually confirmed in. So it's currently 10-10. Oh, 3 times the charm. Wang-Beckvall repeat entries down at the toes of Rose van Reek. There's only so much defending you can do, Sanj, before it's put away.
She's in a much better position than Wait Forward 2, able to hit down on that ball, put it away.
Game point situation here for Schmidt and Wang-Beckvall.
Rose van Reek says, no, that's my spot. I've hit that 4 or 5 times in this game already, and I'm going back there again.
Oh, that'll do it. Crucial error there for Van Reek, and the first victory will go to the duo of Schmidt and Wang-Beckvall. What a game, Sanj.
It's been electrifying, and again, like we knew it was going to be really, really close. A 12-10 scoreline. I think it took us nearly 10 minutes to get over 4 points. It was really, really tight, and I think we're not going to see too much different in the second game here. It's going to be very, very competitive.
Yeah, not wrong, ladies and gentlemen. We do have a game. We are going to jump into a quick little commercial break, ladies and gentlemen, as the ladies have a bit of a breather, understandably so. It is quite warm here in southeast Queensland, so have a break, get a cool beverage, and we'll be back live straight after this commercial break. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Game 2 underway. Wang-Beckvall to bring it in, currently 0-0. Immediately we see the lob. And just like what we saw on the other side of the court, Schmidt and Wang-Beckvall basically replicate what we saw from their opposition when they were on the sunny side of the court. 1-0. Emilia Schmidt popping that one away. Great shot. Yeah, there we go. That's the side out once more. Schmidt and Wang-Beckvall playing some good pickleball. Ladies and gentlemen, we've just been notified our gold men's is about to get underway as well. We've got Wesley Gabelson and Roman Esteraha will be taking on Joey Wild and his partner Mitchell Hargraves. You can catch that stream on our other court. We'd love to have you there. Cheer on the gentlemen, but right now let's get stuck back into it with the ladies. Oh, the net cord working in favour of Burr. She definitely amped it up a little bit there, Sanj. Sarah Burr playing a little bit more aggressively than we usually see.
I like it. I like to see that aggression from Sarah.
Oh, jabbing at it. Wang-Beckvall not to do much with that one, unfortunately, and that there's the first points for the ladies in red. We're just having a request of the ball. Sarah Burr can confirm it is still around, and we'll keep on using it. 1-1. Schmidt taking control. Double poach on that right side, double hander backhand on the left. Easy peasy for Emilia Schmidt, forcing the second server. Oh, Van Reek down the middle, perfect.
Great setup, making sure you get really low to make that play and then coming through really aggressive. No time for her to get up and get back into a good attacking or defensive position even there.
Oh, not that time. It's a scary prospect, a Rose Van Reek charging down the middle of the court, Sanj. Oh, net cord. That's a tight game.
And again, we've seen, 2 or 3 net cords already early in this game. And again, the ladies are hitting the ball with such power, but just playing with such small margins.
Yes.
So, and again, I don't mind to see that. You don't need to see the apology. They're all playing with just that, trying to hit that ball such a small amount above that these things are going to happen. It's part of the game now.
Good dinking there from the ladies in red. They will force the second serve up. Pop up, put away, too easy for Schmidt.
Again, charging in Emilia Schmidt, just as ominous. And no, she loves it in that position. She wasn't going to let that one go past her.
Was there, and Sandra, we did touch on it in game 1, but it does seem that is the goal, these pop-up opportunities, and when they get popped up, very difficult to return them. Oh, Van Reek.
Took her 3 goes. Took her 3 to get it, but that one wasn't coming back at all.
I just had a funny thought, Sanj. We got our local Redcliffe Dolphins, the NRL team, rugby for our international viewers watching, but I wonder how those fellas would feel with an angry Rose Van Reek running at them. I wouldn't be too keen on it. Oh, what a drive.
Burns it down the line. And look, I don't think the only person right now that's excited about a charging Rose Van Reek is Sarah Burr standing next to her.
Yep.
So no, she's on right at the moment. She's dialed in.
Oh, she's finding form. Van Reek popping off. We have a timeout here on the side of Schmidt and Wang-Beckvall, and understandably so. Geez, she's electric, but she just flicks a switch, Sanj, and just absolutely tears things up, Rose, when she gets going.
She does. I think really clever timeout from Emilia and Xiao to maybe try and break that concentration. And let's have a look at their run to the final. They had a round 1 match, Sarah Burr and Rose Van Reek. They versed Alexis Contrado and Caitlin Carter, so newer combination. US-New Zealand combination,
yep.
And then they had the local ladies, Summer Bono and Lou Shaki in their quarter, and that went down to the wire. It was such a tough match for them. All really good mates, often play with each other, train with each other, so it was great to see that game. And then Sarah Jane Lim and Anna Clarice in their semi-final, who knocked off the number 1 seeds earlier in the day, so they would have been probably quite thankful to Sarah and Anna to not have to come up against Pay and Shay in that semi-final. And that was 11-4, 11-5, and they found themselves here. So, again, haven't dropped a game yet, but incredibly tight in their matches as well. Probably the semi-final was probably the easier of their matches, actually. So, their quarterfinal pushed them a lot more. So, Again, you've been able to see them get dialed in really early here. Didn't grab that first one, but they're looking really, really strong here in the start of this game.
Well, I mean, as we look through the histories of both sides throughout today's events, it's no surprise to see them both get through to the gold. Players recommenced. recovery's good. Take two, not to be, however. Emilia Schmidt down the middle. Roos van Reek can't be everywhere at once. She got that first one back.
She tried. Great angle changes there from the ladies, and Emilia seeing how far Roos was out off the corner, hitting it back into her corner. And again, just loving this attacking play that the girls are going with.
There again. I've noticed, Sanj, we are seeing a few errors at the net with a chance. In theory, it should be one of the easiest shots the ladies can play, but what do you think it comes down to? Pressure or?
Yeah, I think, we're just seeing them still sort of work out that partnership a little bit. And again, it's under the pressure moments that some of that can happen. So I think we're just starting to see that just unravel a little bit.
And again. Interesting.
And sometimes you just can't explain it.
Yeah. And that time we see a slowdown attempt from Wang-Beckvall, unsuccessful. Currently 3-7-2. That is good. You can see the ref was looking at Emilia Schmidt's feet to see if she landed correctly, but all good. Great smash. 3 points in it. Great speed up once more. Wang-Beckvall getting involved again. See the left side stack, kick it in for Schmidt, Wang-Beckvall. Double-handed excellence, Emilia Schmidt putting that one away.
She's like, there is a bit on the line here. These ladies, first prize here today at the PPA Australia Gold, $5,000 for the winning team. So they are fired up. They know there's a lot on the line and a lot they can put in that back pocket.
There we go, Sarah Burr, the queen of the reset, getting all of those shots back, forcing the side out. Pretty handy Saturday afternoon to pickleball, Sanj, if you walk away with that kind of prize money. Down the middle, too good. Wang-Beckvall.
That'll help her confidence a little. Just missed a couple of shorter dinks into the net there. Just having a nice, easy overhead to put away just to get that little confidence back up again. Feel good. Just getting confirmation there the ball was in.
I thought it hit
or out.
Paddle.
Or that it hit a paddle. They had a good chat about it regardless.
Second serve. Yeah. Sanj, I'm finding no one's really getting frozen out this game. The ladies are like, all right, we can match you. Let's go for it. Pop up too wide.
Yeah, it's interesting. Game. I thought Sarah and Roos might try and sort of keep the ball away from Emilia, not give her too much opportunity to get into the match, but they have been almost 50-50, really.
That's great. Oh, drive is good.
And that's probably why. Like, let's put it on Xiao. They might have to throw a few back on Emilia. And again, it's actually in a really good position, that breeze sort of coming off that top left-hand corner as you're looking at it from the screen. And Xiao perfectly hitting ball back into. So the ball's dipping a little better there. Yep. Sitting onto her forehand, I think it's a great position for her to really now expose. Whereas when she was down the other end, that ball was actually drifting into her. So it was drifting into the body. Makes it a lot tougher to really have great positioning. But now it's just drifting out onto her forehand if it's a little higher, hitting back into the breeze. And you've seen her hit a couple of winners in that position.
Yep. No, it's good to see as we have a 1 point lead right now for Schmidt and Wang-Beckvall for this game too. If you are just tuning in, ladies and gentlemen, they did take the first game. So this second is a must-win for the duo of Sarah Burr and Roos van Reek. Game one was scintillating, very close. But we can see the ladies returning to court. Emilia just having a chat. And I reckon they're good to go. They're just waiting for their opposition. You can see a Mickey Hyatt on the left side. Unfortunately, the camera's not picking it up. She's having a good old yarn with Sarah Burr. Here is.
How good is it? They're fellow competitors. I know Mickey didn't play this morning, but great to see the little bit of advice, a little bit of coaching, a little bit of, enjoy it out there, ladies. I wasn't able to play today, so...
She's pretty handy on the court herself, Sam. She'd have some good tips.
They were probably pretty glad she wasn't in the draw, to be honest.
Yeah.
Yeah, unfortunately, Mickey's had a pretty terrible run with partners being sick and illness right before the event. So, I mean, she'll save it up for mix tomorrow, and we'll see her on court there. And the girls just having a look, yes, just making sure it is a Joola fast 40 ball that they've got. Plenty around. They might just want a new one out. Throwing one out to the fan. Fantastic, Sarah Burr. Good to see.
Yeah.
We'll see a new one coming out.
Well, they're just hitting it so hard. Like this, it's been a very fast-paced game. But Roos van Reek studying that ball.
Referee Janet's like, I've got plenty here, ladies. Which
guys,
would you like to choose from? Maybe she brought 3 out. Maybe you're going to see a juggle off here.
Here we go. We are sorted and we can get back underway. Fiery pickleball to get our wonderful Saturday morning into the evening, or afternoon rather, started off. Let's get back underway, 8-7. I've noticed, Sanj, we haven't, besides the smashers, we haven't seen many drives down the line. Pretty much all the drives have been central of the court. Double lob is good.
Was it that reverse backhand again from Xiao Yi? I think she got away with a little bit more that one. Little bit. I think she realises it too, that she got a little bit lucky on that one. But hey, you're going to take anything, absolutely anything.
She now finds herself in a gold medal point, Sanj. And capitalises.
Oh, Sarah Burr digs that one out of the...
Oh, my goodness.
Absolutely save her team from a match point there. But second server, still got to defend another one.
Worthy of a gold medal. What a rally. My goodness, crowd appreciative. Ladies have absolutely put on a show for us here at Focus Pickleball Redcliffe. Schmidt and Wang-Beckvall will take the gold medal here for our women's doubles. Tremendous effort. Roos van Reek, Sarah Burr with the silver, Sanj. Whew, I've got to calm down after that.
A little breath, and they just kind of snuck up at the end, didn't they?
Yes.
It felt like the game was pretty much in the balance, and Sarah Burr, that second last point, was able to defend that. That one should have been almost match over.
Yep.
So great to see them being able to back up after that point and be able to capitalise. And as you said, absolutely fiery pickleball. Great skills from all 4 ladies. And what a match to give Schmidt and Beckvall their first championship match. $5,000 in the pocket and some very, very valuable PPA ranking points. The ladies got to be absolutely stoked.
Oh, what a way to kick off their Saturday morning, ladies and gentlemen. We do have our gold medal for the men's currently on, and I highly recommend you jump on over there and have a look. We've got the dynamic duo Ben Abbott and Brendan Lee calling that. Sanj, as always, wonderful cast, wonderful to have you in, and we have plenty more broadcasts for you throughout the day. I think we'll have a bit of a breather in this wonderful Redcliffe weather. Sun is out. Wherever you may be around the world tuning in, we welcome you. And hope you enjoyed the footage from that. That was pretty electric, Sanj. I'm very, very happy we got to call that game.
No, it was brilliant. Great to call my first game today and to see the great pickleball from the ladies. And that's it. Have a break. Join us shortly for more semi-finals or bronze medal match action from PPA Tour Australia.